still somehow awake. Oh, this is how this goes. It's like, it's not like I sleep a ton, but I end up just being kind of restless at night. So then it's time to go to work. Screwed. I think I throw a grenade in there if I remember right. Son of a bitch. That should work.
See how you like this.
Damn it. I don't remember having that much of a problem with any of these sections. I'm gonna use the chaff to freeze the thing up and then... That's not what I pressed. That's what I'm talking about, man. It's fucking me. Storage 2? Is this where I'm at? Whatever. Went back and got the mine detector. Fucking dog is picking at that spot again. I think. Maybe he's not. Pee-wee, what are you doing? I don't know, he's got he's got like a toy thing that he uses. This. Start the fight.
See how you like this.
That was a direct hit. Oh, oh no, it's gonna be fucking explosive. Damn it.
boss. I hope you are happy. You got the card.
We'll play with him a little longer.
You would be wise not to underestimate him.
What did you think of him?
He is just as you said. In battle, he is as if possessed by a demon. Much like you, I would expect no less.
See? I told you so. But I will kill him.
So, General Ivan, I hear he took your hand as well as your dignity.
Watch your tongue, shaman.
In the language of the Sioux people, Sioux means snake. It is known as an animal to be feared.
Well, Snake is mine now. When I meet him next, I'll take special care of him.
Not yet. Don't kill him yet.
He and I will meet again in battle.
Same prediction as always.
Yes, the raven on my head. It thirsts for his blood.
I remember getting here when I was streaming, and it might have been the second half of the game, actually. Just kind of like running back and forth over and over and over. Forgot why. I think it's because it's one of those rooms where if you get spotted, you fail. It just takes a while. I think I probably got spotted here like 5 or 6 times. Alright, just a sec. Let me check on something. Here we go. Phone on the charger. It's at like 23% or something.
Be careful. You absolutely must not use weapons in that area.
I've already programmed the nanomachine so that he won't be able to, Colonel.
What? What are you talking about?
Have you forgotten? That's where they keep the nuclear warheads. Can't you see them?
Yeah, there's lots of boxes piled up here, but are they all warheads?
Yes, they're all dismantled warheads.
They just leave them here? It's like President Baker said. Totally careless.
They're working on a limited budget. They try to put on a pretty face for the media, but this is the grim reality of it. Nastasha knows lots more about it than I do.
All of the warheads in those boxes have had their detonation mechanisms
figure out a way
removed,
to
so there's no fear of
make
them
it so it
exploding.
doesn't pick up.
But if the warheads are broken, they might leak plutonium, and that would be a serious problem.
Snake, never use your weapon on that floor.
We'll see how this goes. I think this didn't pick up my voice as well. It was okay, but it would just take a second to like start. It's better than the shit they use on Discord, but it's not great. That's right. I didn't remember it being good in any of them. Maybe when you get to like 4 and 5. But the problem is that when you go to do what I just did, which is just, you know, choking a person out, taking their life away from them. The problem is that this is not a precise thing. You can't tell how close you need to be or anything. In some games, what they would do is they would make a character like lunge forward. Like, all right, this is how you're gonna grab this person. But in this game, it's just sort of like, hope you're at the right spot. If you tap them, so in Solid 2, when you go to take somebody out like that, the other thing that they do is that they reach for their radio and they make a call. You can grab them still while they're reaching for their radio, and you're okay. In this game, if you tap it and you take too long to keep pressing the button, they'll be alerted, and all of a sudden everybody knows that you're there, so you instantly fail this area, which is why I think I kept failing here. Spotted. There's nobody else in this room. There's just these three guys, but all of a sudden, I have failed. There's nothing I can do. It's very. It's more so in this game than any other game in the series. I mean, unless you want to count like, I don't know, the Game Boy game in 1 and 2 on the MSX. Those games have their own quirks like that, which is I get it. There are people that have this shit down to a science. I mean, for those of you that probably wouldn't bother engaging with these enemies, why would you? This game doesn't have a role either, which they added in Solid 2, which means that when you're, you know, you see somebody that's on patrol that's like, you know, a threat, you can kind of like roll into them, maybe from behind to get the advantage. This game is just it makes sense, as they say. It should have made no sense. I think he heard me when I was walking. don't understand. I don't understand the suggestions that they have is just like. So I mean, I need to see. No, he doesn't move forward, so you'd have to go up. As you can see, it's like I need a slower movement speed. Like, come on, it supports analog control. This game supported DualShock. Oh, it's so. It's a minor thing. It's like the game is cool. This is probably one of those things when people talk about like, what is your least favorite part in a great game? Some of the things you hate about a game that you think is great. This shit is it's the lack of precision with the movement. That's the best way to say it. Because it's not just this. Like the part, as you can see, I skipped a section. I didn't skip it. I ended up getting through it. But it's the part where you get the mine detector if you want to get it. Right now I'm about to get fucking spotted, I think. Miracle. That's one guy. There's only like 3 guys in here. Can't. Okay, he lunges a little bit if you don't press a direction, I guess. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's the trick. Finally going to learn how to properly still kill a fucking Metal Gear Solid 1. Do you not like me, game? What does game hate? Why is game? I don't know what I did wrong though. It was like I pressed the button multiple times, but it only went through once. Figure out how to do this. It's like trying to do a fucking combo in a fighting game. Like it's like you're almost there, but not quite there. It's the same feeling. That you need to be close range to do a melee kill. Man. Sorry, a choke. The punches push you a little bit further out. Fucking choking, man. Did it. Yes.
What is it, Snake?
So you might be surprised that there's two different games.
Snake, in China they say you must cross the river before you tell the crocodile he has bad bread. Do you know what that means? It means that the wise man avoids danger first. Use your brain to avoid traps and stay away from the enemy.
One of the things about Metal Gear Solid, specifically one, is that when you go back to play it, it's just like 80% of it. That's showing you the missing. You can disable it, but I feel like the game, you know, because you have to go into this view so much, doesn't work as well without it. It's pretty cool that you can play so many classic PlayStation games on the Switch. Doesn't make any sense technically. Like, you got Final Fantasy, you got this Resident Evil games are on here too. All sorts of stuff. Getting here.
Snake, watch out. That place is filled with gas. Also, the floor is electrified. First, destroy the high voltage switch. It's the switchboard on the northwest wall.
But how? I can't reach it.
Use a remote-controlled missile.
You have to be in danger for this to work. So, yes, you have to be in danger for this to work. giant hands. The D-pad's on the bottom, the D-pad, if that's what you want to call it. Now, if I use the little controller slider, I think it's good, but just loose, not working. This, man, some of the stuff in this game freaked me out so much when I was younger. Because, again, I knew Resident Evil was on the PlayStation. I didn't know what this was. But it's definitely zombies. People, you know, they die. Mysterious heart attacks, and they're acting weird.
It looks like they were cut by some type of blade.
Stealth camouflage? Who are you?
Where is my friend?
What are you talking about? Oh, what next?
Snake.
You're that ninja.
I've been waiting for you, Snake.
Who are you?
Neither enemy nor friend. I am back from a world where such words are meaningless. I've removed all obstacles. Now you and I will battle to the death.
What do you want?
I've waited a long time for this day. Now I want to enjoy the moment.
What's with these guys? It's like one of my Japanese animes.
I've come from another world to do battle with you.
What is it, revenge?
It is nothing so trivial as revenge. A fight to the death with you. Only in that can my soul find respite. I will kill you, or you will kill me. It makes no difference. Fine. He can watch from inside there.
I need that man. Keep your hands off him.
Now, make me feel it. Make me feel alive again.
Spot right.
That's good.
what's up?
I'm here, Snake. Like old times. I've been waiting for this day.
Should have been asleep like 2 hours ago. So just laying in bed, and all I could think was, must stop it.
Me more.
Freak out soon.
That's it. I remember that punch.
It's weird. It's like I started playing this a couple of days ago. I wanted to get the trilogy when the trilogy came out. I didn't get the trilogy. What I did is I wanted to play this one the most, so I just bought this game. And then I went back later and I bought 2 or I bought 3 because I've never finished 3 before. Then I went back and I bought 2. But one of the strange things about buying the games like that is that you don't get access to the Nintendo versions of the games. You get the MSX versions. So I can play the good Metal Gear games, but I want to play bad Metal Gear. People ask me that, and I'm like, if you were to ask me like a franchise, at least one that had the most impact on me, it's sadly like Dance Dance Revolution. I only say sadly because I played so much of that game. Time he talks, I can't do anything. I don't know. If I was to pick, I guess, a game, I would maybe say Earthbound. But every time I go back to play Earthbound, I have a hard time playing it. But that's the game in my head where I'm like, yeah, Earthbound. Feel good about that one. In Georgia, in the U.S. It's 1:15.
What? Not again. What's happening?
Something goes wrong at work.
Is it over?
Tampa, and like Riverview there.
Gray Fox. Colonel, that ninja is Gray Fox. No doubt about it.
Ridiculous. You of all people should know he died in Zanzibar.
No. He should have died, but he didn't.
What?
It happened before I joined Foxhound's medical staff. They were using a soldier for their gene therapy experiments.
I never heard that.
It happened right after you retired. My predecessor,
That's why
Dr.
I use
Clark,
this
was in
thing, 'cause it's
charge.
Dr. Clark.
Yes, he started the gene therapy project.
And where is
Using
he
the
now?
NVIDIA noise
He
removal
was
stuff.
killed in an explosion in his lab 2 years ago.
So what about this soldier?
Apparently, for their test subject, they decided to use the body of a soldier who was recovered after the fall of Zanzibar.
And that was Gray Fox.
But he was already dead.
Yes, but they revived him. They fitted him with a prototype exoskeleton and kept him drugged for 4 years while they experimented on him like a plaything. Today's genome soldiers were born from those experiments.
That's the sickest thing I ever heard.
The screen
They
fades
used
so
him to test all
quick.
sorts of gene therapy techniques.
Naomi, Why didn't you tell us about this sooner?
Because it's confidential information.
Is that the only reason?
Naomi, what happened to Gray Fox after that?
The record says he died in the explosion.
I see. But even if that ninja is Gray Fox, the question is, why?
From what I could tell, he didn't know who he was.
Are you saying that he's just a mindless robot?
I'm not sure, but he seems intent on fighting me to the death. We'll meet again. I know it.
So you'll fight again? Until you kill him?
I'd rather not. But maybe that's what he wants.
There we go.
How long are you gonna stay in there?
Huh? Are you one of them?
No, I'm not. I always work alone.
Alone? Are you an otaku too?
Come on, get out. We can't stay here forever.
This game looking like this. So many people that were upset, like, man, it just looks like a PlayStation game. I was like, oh, it's just a PlayStation game.
Uniform is different than
It's just that.
You're the Metal
I guess
Gear
nothing's
Chief
cleaned up. I don't know if
Hal
anything
Emmerich,
works.
You know me?
I heard about you from Meryl.
Oh, so you're here to rescue me?
Sorry, but no. There's something that I've got to do first.
Oh, well, at least you're not one of them.
Huh. Are you hurt?
I'm okay. I just twisted my ankle a little bit trying to get away.
Well, if that's all, it's nothing to worry about. I want to ask you something. I need information about Metal Gear.
Huh? Metal Gear?
Yeah. What's Metal Gear really designed for?
Metal Gear.
It's a mobile TMD. It's designed to shoot down nuclear missiles. Only for defensive purposes, of course.
Liar. I already know that Metal Gear is nothing but a nuclear-equipped walking deathmobile.
Nuclear? What are you talking about?
The terrorists are planning to use Metal Gear to launch a nuclear missile. You telling me you didn't know?
They're gonna put a dismantled warhead into Metal Gear's TMD missile module?
Wrong. From the beginning, the purpose of this exercise was to test Metal Gear's nuclear launch capability using a
family
dummy nuclear warhead.
Being
The
smart.
terrorists are just continuing the work you started.
No, you're wrong.
I heard it directly from your boss, Baker.
No. A nuclear missile on Rex?
So you really didn't know?
No. All the armament was built by a separate department, and the president personally supervised the final assembly of the main unit.
President Baker?
Yeah. I was never told exactly what they armed Rex with. I only know it's equipped with a Vulcan cannon, a laser, and a railgun.
A railgun, you said?
Yeah. It uses magnets to fire bullets at extremely high velocities. The technology was originally developed for the SDI system and later scrapped. We were successful in miniaturizing it in a joint venture between ArmsTech and Rivermore National Labs. The railgun is on Rex's right arm.
Metal Gear's main function is to launch nuclear missiles. You sure you're not forgetting something?
It's true that Metal Gear has a missile module on his back that can carry up to 8 missiles, but are you saying it was originally meant to carry nuclear missiles?
Yeah, but that's not all I think. If Metal Gear fired only standard nuclear missiles, then they should already have all the practical data they need.
No. Could it be? Metal Gear's co-developer, Rivermore National Labs, was working on a new type of nuclear weapon. They were using NOVA and NIF laser nuclear fusion testing equipment and supercomputers.
So they developed a new type of nuclear weapon in a VR testing lab, huh?
Yes, but you can't use virtual data on a battlefield. They would need actual launch data. These are some of the supercomputers. If you link these, you can test everything in a virtual environment. But it's all just theoretical.
So this exercise was designed to test the real thing.
What did our president do? If the terrorists launched that thing, Damn. Damn. I'm such a fool. It's all my fault. The truth is, my grandfather was part of the Manhattan Project. He suffered with the guilt for the rest of his life. And my father, he was born on August 6th, 1945.
The day of the Hiroshima bomb. God's got a sense of humor, all right.
3 generations of Emmerich men. We must have the curse of nuclear weapons written into our DNA. I used to think that I could use science to help mankind, but the one that wound up getting used was me. Using science to help mankind, it's just in the movies.
That's enough crying. Pull yourself together. Where is Metal Gear? Where on this base are they keeping it?
I'm at the best part. Actually, the whole game is the best part. I think the
Rex is in the underground maintenance base,
Where's that?
north
I
of the
think the parts of the game
communications
that
tower.
suck.
It's a long way there.
The emergency
I mean,
override
besides
system
mechanic stuff,
detonation code is there
there's stuff
too.
that's hard to do with the
In the
D-pad.
maintenance base control room. You'd better hurry. If they were planning a launch from the start, then their ballistic program is probably finished. And since they haven't called for me in a few hours, they must not need me. In other words, they must be ready to launch.
Meryl's got the detonation code override keys. We'll link up with her.
If we can't override the launch, we'll have to destroy Rex. I'll show you the way.
On that leg of yours, you'll just slow me down.
You'll need me if you're gonna destroy Rex.
I don't need you. I just need your brain.
I created Rex. It's my right, my duty to destroy him.
If you get a chance, try to escape. When the coast is clear, I'll contact you by codec.
How am I supposed to escape from an island?
Okay.
So what then?
I want you to hide somewhere and keep me informed. You know this place well, don't you?
Of course I do. And don't worry, I've got this. It's the same stealth technology as the Ninja. Foxhound was gonna use them, but with this I'll be fine. Bad leg and all.
Good. But I want Meryl to watch after you too. Meryl, the engineer's okay.
That's a relief.
I want you to look after him. Where are you now?
Very close.
There she is! Over there!
Oh no! Damn, they've spotted me.
Meryl, what happened? Something's wrong.
Did you hear something? Wasn't that some kind of music?
What did she look like?
She was wearing the same green uniform as the terrorists.
She's got a butt that won't quit.
A disguise?
She had such a cute way of walking. She kind of wiggles her behind.
You were really looking.
Well, she's got a very cute behind.
Way of walking, huh?
That right there is one of my favorite.
If
When
she's
they have a
disguised
little
as
thing
the
at the beginning of the
enemy,
game
you'll
about
have to
like all these
contact her when
views
she's
don't
alone,
represent
huh?
people that work for this
There's
company.
only
Is like,
one place where we can be sure she's by
yeah,
herself.
I don't know. It's fun.
Where's
It's
that?
dumb. It was
Don't
dumb
be
back
so
then. It's not like
dense.
it was okay in 1998, whatever.
Here, use this security
And there are
card.
things that happen that people see and
It's
like, man,
security
that could
level
never
4.
happen now. It's like, you do realize that wasn't that long ago and it wasn't really okay then, but you're just
You're
like,
not
all
in
right.
pain, are you?
Huh?
You feel okay? Nothing bothering you?
What's wrong? Getting all friendly all of a sudden.
No, nothing. I'm glad you're okay.
You're strange.
I'm a little nervous. Everyone else I've saved suddenly dies.
You're bad luck.
Forget it, Doctor.
Call me Otacon.
Otacon?
It stands for Otaku Convention. An otaku's a guy like me who likes Japanimation. Japan was the first country to successfully make bipedal robots. They're still the best in the field of robotics.
And Japanese cartoons played some part in that?
They did. I didn't get into science to make nuclear weapons, you know.
That's what all scientists say.
I became a scientist because I wanted to make robots like the ones in the Japanese animes. Really, it's true.
Just sounds like a childish excuse to me.
You're right. We have to take responsibility. Science has always thrived on war. Greatest weapons of mass destruction were created by scientists who wanted to be famous. But that's all over now. I won't take part in murder anymore.
Whatever. All I want from you is information.
Sure. I know everything about this whole base. Ask me anything about Rex or about this place. Also, with this stealth camouflage, I can sneak in and out of the armory and mess hall. If you need ammo or rations, just tell me and I'll bring them to you. I'm on frequency 141.12. See you later.
The Yakuza games need to be on Switch. You just stop fucking around. Can't put those games out on Switch. Yo, alright. The guy in the middle of that poster looks like President Armstrong from Metal Gear Rising. The bottom middle.
Oh, she's got a PlayStation. They put a PlayStation.
It's in the game, wow. That's how you can tell. You didn't know the original PlayStation came with a controller that did not have analog sticks. I don't know what the fuck that thing is, what the thing is on the left side of my screen there, what those buttons are supposed to be, because they're all over the place, but that's the D-pad, start, select. You got the shoulder buttons, you got the shape of it. There's no analog sticks. Of course this game supports analog control, because Psycho Mantis is in the game. I think... maybe it's not this one. I think it's this one. I think it's this one where you can call Naomi, and I think she gives you a massage, which just makes the controller vibrate. They're like, oh, put the controller on your shoulder, and I will relax you. It is vibrates. It's cool. Back when the game was new, it was like, I can make your controller move, and you put the controller down on the table, like, yeah, right. And then it fucking moves, and you're like, oh my god. And you think about it, you're like, oh, it's just the vibration, of course. You start out directly under a camera with the longest field of view is pretty messed up. Stuff in here, and there's nobody in here. Camera in here. So we're gonna go to oops. I think what I have to do is I think I would have to go against the perimeter wall.
Looks like you've rescued Emmerich for the time being.
Yeah, with that stealth camouflage, he should be able to hide safely. Gray Fox. I can't believe it. But the real problem is your niece. The way the codec got cut off like that has me worried. Something must have happened to her.
You're worried about Meryl?
Not exactly. It's just that she's holding the detonation code override keys. They're our last chance of stopping that nuclear launch.
You're a cold man. Your mission is more important than the life of your companions?
This is war. Survival is the name of the game. Sometimes you have to be cold to survive.
Yes, but...
Snake, either way, I want you to find Meryl as soon as possible.
I understand.
Music playing. There's not music playing. How cool is that? Before there's no music playing. Man, this game is it's a masterpiece.
Don't move. That's the second time I've been able to sneak up on the legendary Solid Snake.
You're Meryl? There's no way you could pass for a man for long.
What do you mean? Hey, men aren't allowed in here.
I had no idea you were so feminine.
This is no time to try and hit on me, Snake. Besides, it's a waste of time. When I joined up, they gave me psychotherapy to destroy my interest in men.
Same smart mouth. You're Meryl, all right. Are you hurt?
Not yet. After all, I was disguised as a genome soldier.
So why'd you change? You'd be a lot better off dressed like one of them.
I got tired of disguising myself. The truth is, the uniform smelled like blood.
What's that mark?
Huh? Oh, this? It's a paint tattoo. It's not real. I was a fan of Foxhound way back, when guys like you and my uncle were in it. None of that gene therapy like there is today. You guys were real heroes.
There are no heroes in war. All the heroes I know are either dead or in prison. One or the other.
But Snake, you're a hero, aren't you?
I'm just a man who's good at what he does. Killing. There's no winning or losing for a mercenary. The only winners in war are the people.
That's right, and you fight for the people.
I've never fought for anyone but myself. I've got no purpose in life, no ultimate goal.
Come on.
It's only when I'm cheating death on the battlefield. The only time I feel truly alive.
Seeing other people die makes you feel alive, huh? You love war and don't want it to stop? Is it the same with all great soldiers throughout history?
Why didn't you contact me?
My codec was broken.
Is that all?
Shouldn't you just be happy we met up like this? How did you recognize me in disguise?
I never forget a lady.
So there's something you like about me, huh?
Yeah, you've got a great butt.
Oh, I see. First it's my eyes, now it's my butt. What's next?
On the battlefield, you never think about what's next.
So Snake, how are the negotiations going?
No progress.
Figure out what those supposed to be. Is that just
So it's all up to you,
supposed to be
huh?
nipples? I don't
Somebody's got to stop them from launching a nuclear missile.
really distracting.
There are two ways. Either we
there.
destroy Metal Gear or...
We override the detonation code. You got the card keys from Baker?
Card keys. You mean this?
Where are the others? There should be 3 keys.
This is all I've got.
Where could the other 2 be?
I have no idea, but they must be somewhere. If we can't find them, we'll have no choice but to destroy Metal Gear.
Metal Gear is in an underground maintenance base to the north.
Take me too. I know this place better than you do.
You'll just slow me down. You don't have enough battle experience.
I won't slow you down, I promise.
And what if you do?
Then you can shoot me.
I don't like to waste bullets.
I think that's a Foxhound tattoo.
Got it. I'll be careful. You know, I don't use makeup the way other women do. I hardly ever look at myself in the mirror. I've always despised that kind of woman. I always dreamed of becoming a soldier. But I was wrong. It wasn't really my dream. My father, he was killed in action when I was younger.
You wanted to follow in your father's footsteps?
Not really. I thought that if I became a soldier, I could understand him better.
So are you a soldier yet?
I thought I was until today, but now I understand. The truth is, I was just afraid of looking at myself, afraid of having to make my own decisions in life. But I'm not gonna lie to myself anymore. It's time I took a long, hard look at myself. I want to know who I am, what I'm capable of. I want to know why I've lived the way I've lived until now. I want to know.
Take a good look. You won't get another chance for a while. You should wash your face, too, while you're at it.
Yeah.
This isn't a training exercise. Our lives are riding on this. There are no heroes or
As
heroines.
throughout the series.
If you lose, you're worm food.
Yeah.
Is that FAMAS functional?
Unfortunately, it's out of ammo.
Where'd you get that Desert Eagle?
I found it in the armory. It's a .50 caliber Action Express. There was a SOCOM pistol too, but I chose this.
Huh, so I got a leftover, huh? Isn't that gun a little big for a girl?
Don't worry, I can handle it.
Come on, use my .45.
Listen, I've used a gun like this since I was 8 years old. I'm more comfortable with it than I am with a bra.
Clearly. That's not where you put ammo. That there's like.
If we're gonna go to the north, we'll have to go through the commander's room on this floor. The overland route is blocked by glaciers. The door to the commander's room is security level 5. This card will open it. It was inside the pocket.
Pulling
of
this
the
out from.
uniform I was
What are you
wearing.
doing?
Looks like he must have been guarding someplace
Like
important.
her fucking chest must be like this and. Ugh, what the fuck is happening here, man?
Okay, let's go. I know this place better than you. I'll be point man. Follow me.
It's a good thing I have this bottle of water.
That's strange. There's no guard.
What happened to the music?
I'll keep a lookout. Make sure you're ready, okay?
I have a level 5 card now. Of course, that door is level 6.
It's a good thing you hooked
don't
up
know
with
how this
Meryl.
works on Switch.
You should have seen the Colonel. He doesn't like to let it show because he's the boss, but he was so happy he could barely contain himself.
I'm glad to hear that.
I'm glad to hear that. Good for him.
Talk to you later, Snake.
That's a good quote. I've heard that quote before.
What? What is
What's
it?
happening here? Okay, alright. I thought there's that code where you get the like a suit. It always sounded really cool to me.
My head. Oh, it hurts.
What's wrong?
Don't come here, Snake.
Are you okay? What happened?
I'm fine. Okay. Let's go. Come on, Mr. Foxhound. The commander is waiting. Snake, how do you like me?
What the?
Do you like me? Hold me, Snake.
What's wrong?
Oh, hurry, hurry. Make love to me. Oh, Snake, I want you.
Who's that?
Oh, you don't like girls?
Snake, Meryl's not herself. Don't use your weapon.
It's Psycho Mantis. He's controlling Meryl. That tune is his mind control music.
Don't use your weapon. Try to knock her out.
Useless woman.
Optic camouflage, huh? I hope that's not your only trick.
You doubt my power? Now, I will show you why I am the most powerful practitioner of psychokinesis and telepathy in the world. No, there's no need for words, Snake. I'm Psycho Mantis. That's right. This is no trick. It's true power. It's useless, I told you. I can read your every thought. Now let me read your mind. No,
Perhaps I should say your past. You're a careless man, aren't you? And you're a poor warrior as well. However, you are skillful at eluding traps. Still don't believe me? Now I'll read more deeply into your soul. Your memory is completely clean. You have not said often. You are somewhat reckless.
The Castlevania collection and Conquer collections. Like, oh, what if he made it? They could pick up that file.
I will show you my psychokinetic power. Put your controller on the floor.
Do anything?
Put it down as flat as you can. That's good. Now I will move your controller by the power of my will alone. What do you think now? Can you feel my power now? The demonstration is over.
Doesn't work in 2023. I gotta check the fucking manual to see what you do to like switch the controller. I only have one controller and I don't want to go into the fucking switch menu and I don't know how you get to detect this player too.
Head.
Come on, Mr. Foxhound. The commander is waiting.
Press all four shoulder buttons. Screen settings. That's fine. It's not as cool, right?
Snake. Now let me read your mind.
Meryl! No! It cannot be! No!
Take those hits. Fighting game strategy. Good trade. Good trade. Oh man.
Colonel, your niece is going to be okay.
Thanks, Snake. I owe you one.
Now that Mantis is beaten, Meryl's brainwashing should wear off, right, Naomi?
Yes. But why did you go so far out of your way to save her? For Campbell's sake, or maybe it's because you like her?
I don't want to see any woman die right in front of me.
Oh, really? Since when did anybody's death bother you so much?
Naomi, it's true that Snake has killed a lot of people, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have a heart.
It's okay, Colonel. She's right.
So, you used the other... I wasn't able to read the future.
A strong man doesn't need to read the future. He makes his own.
Perhaps so, but I'll read your future. To get to Metal Gear's underground maintenance base, you have to go through that hidden door. There's a hidden door behind the bookcase.
Yeah, wasn't he? That's weird to think about.
It's blocked by frozen glaciers. Go past the communication towers. And use the tower's walkway.
Why are you telling me this?
I can read people's minds. In my lifetime, I have read the pasts, presents, and futures of thousands upon thousands of men and women.
Oh, gross.
And each mind that I peered into was stuffed with the same single object of obsession. That selfish and atavistic desire to pass on one seed. It was enough to make me sick. Every living thing on this planet exists to mindlessly pass on their DNA. We're designed that way. And that's why there is war. But you are different. You're the same as us. We have no past, no future. We live in the moment. That's our only purpose. Humans weren't designed to bring each other happiness. From the moment we're thrown into this world, we're fated to bring each other nothing but pain and misery. The first person whose mind I dove into was my father's. I saw nothing but disgust and hatred for me in his heart. My mother died in childbirth, and he despised me for it. I thought my father was going to kill me. That's when my future disappeared. I lost my past as well. When I came to, the village was engulfed in flames.
Are you saying that you burned your village down to bury your past?
I see that you have suffered the same trauma. We are truly the same, you and I. The world is a more interesting place with people like you in it. I never agreed with the boss's revolution. His dreams of world conquest do not interest me. I just wanted an excuse to kill as many people as I could.
You monster.
Let him talk. He doesn't have much time left.
I've seen through evil. You, Snake, you're just like the boss. No, you're worse. Compared to you, I'm not so bad. I read her mind as well.
Meryl's?
I saw you there. You have a large place in her heart.
A large place?
Yes, a large place. But I do not know if your futures lie together.
I can't see 4 games
I have
into
a
the
last request.
What is it?
My mask. Put it back on.
Okay.
Like this, other people's thoughts force their way into my mind. Before I die, I want to be by myself. I want to be left alone in my own world. I'll open the door for you. If you want to find your future, go through that door. This is the first time I've ever used my power to help someone. It's strange. It feels kind of nice.
Everybody stopped animating. Okay, there we go.
Let's go, Meryl.
I'm sorry.
Meryl?
How could I let Mantis control my mind like that?
If you're gonna doubt yourself, I'll leave you here.
You're right.
Never doubt yourself. Just let it make you stronger. Learn something from it.
You're right. I'm sorry. I won't do it again.
Mind controls.
Snake, can I ask you something?
What?
About what Mantis said. I was just wondering.
What? What's the problem now?
Oh, no, nothing. So, tell me, Snake. What's your name? Your real name?
A name means nothing on the battlefield.
How old are you?
Old enough to know what death looks like.
Any family?
No, but I was raised by many people.
Is there anyone you like?
I've never been interested in anyone else's life.
So you are all alone. Just like Mantis said.
Other people just complicate my life. I don't like to get involved.
You're a sad, lonely man.
Come on, let's go.
Look how both their life bars
What are you staring at?
How they have their reflections on the ground. That's easy. Alright, it's the save point.
Could there be wolves in there?
Wolf dogs. Half wolf, half husky.
How do you know so much?
I ride dog sleds. I'm a musher.
I'll take point. Snake, you follow me.
Snake, you saw the Ton radar.
I know. I can't use it in a narrow space like this, right?
Right. I'm sorry.
No reason to apologize. Even the greatest masterpiece has its flaws.
They're talking about the game. That's what they're doing. The thing they just talk. Don't worry about it. That's my new headcanon. They're like, yeah, we know this
Mei Ling,
system sucks.
how did you get into this line of work?
The truth is, I always wanted to become a fighter pilot. I fell in love with jets watching them in the movies.
You'd be surprised how many people say the same thing.
But I didn't want to kill people. That's when I heard that the US Air Force needed people to do BDAs, battle damage assessments.
Those are the guys whose job it is to confirm how successful a bombing run was.
Yeah, so I started to do research into aerial photography and air intelligence. I made it my major.
But there are no pilots who only do BDAs.
That's right, but by the time I learned that, I was already an expert in my field.
Alrighty, well that's it. That's it for this. Look at all these games. Look at all the games on Switch. Look at that. You got all these here. You got the. I wish I had infinite money. I would get every hamster game. They don't even have to be good. It could be like, oh yes, here's the hamster's version of Urban Champion. I'll 100% get that thing. Got Atari 50. Like the Arkham games. There's Bayonetta 1 and 2 are on here. I mean, Bayonetta 1 is older now. 2 is 2, but yeah. Blaster Master 0, which is like a sequel to the original Blaster Master. There's so many good games here. Oh man. Fucking Capcom Arcade Stadium, which is it's a bit of a mess. These two are a bit. I wish this was one big collection instead of being split into two because it's the same interface. Castlevania games. I was really hoping he would have picked that up. Let's check out the eShop before I go to bed. Oh man, I got like 3 hours of sleep or 3 hours of sleep. It's all good. It'll be fine. I got a lot of shit to do at work in the morning. It will keep me busy. See, for some people, they're like, man, I can't work with no sleep. For me, it's like, if I'm doing the kind of work I do, which is like physical labor, mostly, sometimes I'll be on a forklift all day or whatever, but it's still stuff I have to like think about. It helps me because I'm active. If I had to sit at the desk, like I'm supposed to sit at the desk, I think, but there's nothing for me to do there. I don't know what this is. I want to see. It looks interesting. From Electronic Arts. The heck is this? How do you have... This must have been a Game Awards announcement. Just as a reminder, it's not on Switch, I don't think, but that Avatar game did come out Friday, I believe. I haven't heard... Well, I don't I don't know. I haven't heard any new podcasts, but I haven't heard anybody mention that at all. So that's the thing. That Mario and Donkey versus Donkey Kong. Was this This is Game Boy Advance, right? Another Princess Peach game coming soon. The Outer Wilds just came out. Got Alan Wake remastered, which I would love to pick up for Switch because I imagine I know that port was bad when it came out. I wonder if they cleaned it up. If it's on sale, this might happen. If it's on sale for like $12 or something. I actually have enough coins to just get it for free. Oh no. Yeah, $30 for Alan Wake remastered. Alan Wake is such a cool game, man. This guy I work with was asking me questions. He's like, yeah, I started playing this game. You heard of it before? It's called like something. It's about like a writer. It's like Alan Wake. He's like, yeah, that's it. It's like, yeah. He's like, what do you think about it? I was like, I think it's good. I didn't like it when I first played it. I liked the idea of it, but the first time I tried it on PC, which is already telling you it's a little bit later, that game does a thing where it doesn't want you to be precise with aiming. It wants you to kind of just like, you're using a flashlight, so it wants you to just point in a general direction. I was trying to line up headshots. That's not how you play that game. You will never do anything in that game playing that way. They want you to like stun the enemies and then just kind of like just shoot at them until they disappear. I don't think headshots really matter. Could be wrong, but I don't think they do. It's not Resident Evil, they do. If you've never played Mortal Kombat, this is an interesting way to play it. I mean, Mortal Kombat 11. I don't really care for the game all that much. I got it because I have it on PC and bounced off of it after about 50, 60 hours. But I never tried any of the DLC characters, so this is my chance to check out Rambo. Moonlighter here is really good, but I can't get myself to buy that. I know Outer Wilds is like a award-winning game. It just came out on Switch finally. Supposed to be out years ago. Red Faction right here. This is $2.99. This is like, there is no other open world game. Maybe Just Cause, but there's nothing I can think of that's even close to that. In terms of just like running around and destroying stuff. Like this game would be like, you need to get to the top of this building, so you can just go to the bottom of the building and put a bunch of mines there and cause the entire building to collapse. Gold. Dragon Ball Fighters. Maybe I don't like the way these games play. I was gonna say maybe I'll get that because that will give me all the DLC, but nah. Anyway. Kakarot game I hear good things about. If you're a fan of DBZ or even just remotely interested, like it follows like the story, just like all the other DBZ games do. But anyway, that's it. That is it for tonight / morning. So I will see you later. Might be on later tonight after I get home from work. So I usually think I'm going to come home and I'm going to crash, but the dog wants me to take him on a walk. And then I'm like wired from working and walking. So I end up doing the same thing. Like it'll be 2 o'clock tomorrow morning. I'll be finally going to sleep anyway. Peace out. Have a good night.